Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and the cheapest coins anywhere, make sure you guys check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the players EA just revealed that will be a part of the most feared release #1 coming tomorrow. Now, if you guys haven't found the video this morning, make sure you guys want to check it out, because I did reveal pretty much every other card that is in this promo, including Derrick Henry, Larry Allen, and a bunch of other players, as well as like the packs, the sets, the house rules, the solos, pretty much everything with the promo. Check out this morning's video, of course. Tomorrow when the promo does drop, I'll go over all that again and open some packs. But we have some limiteds and some other players to get into. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Chris Kane for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. But we do have the limiteds to get into first. So as you guys can see, we are getting most feared JJ Watt coming tomorrow. Now, JJ Watt is, you guys can see his stats here, right? 76 speed, 84 excel. Not fast. Not very fast at all, and right now we have a lot of really fast defensive ends, right? But JJ Watt also has 93 strength, 91 block shed, and 93 power move with 87 finesse move. So do I think the speed is going to be that big of an issue? Not necessarily. He's definitely going to be able to stop the run and also still be able to get some pass rush. And to be honest, it kind of just comes down to, I guess, your scheme and how JJ Watt plays for you. Now, I will say, I don't tend to pick up JJ Watt cards strictly for the speed, because personally, with the way that I use my defensive ends, I kind of want them to be a lot faster. I tend to put specifically my left end into QB spies, or have him maybe out on the edge, jump him out outside and kind of put him in a QB contain, whatever. But JJ Watt does look really enticing for theme teams, of course, and in case you want to pick up JJ Watt, you definitely can. But I do want to showcase this here, right? Gregory Rousseau, Rising Star, just came out. Now, there, of course, there is a, pretty big difference between Gregory Rousseau here and JJ Watt. JJ is going to be the better run defender. And a lot of that has to do with the weight, because JJ Watt is 288 pounds, Gregory Rousseau, 266 pounds. So 22 pounds at the end. Yeah, that does matter quite a bit. 87 speed, though, and 90 excel. I mean, obviously, the speed and acceleration, it's not even close between these two. And like I said, for me personally, I like to have my defensive end, maybe in a QB contain and a QB spy. And right now, with Michael Vick in the game and every other scrambling quarterback that's in the game, most QBs having over 80 speed, yeah, I think that's pretty important. Also, really quickly, as I continue to break down the stats here in a comparison, I just want to mention this. If you guys take a look at JJ Watt, and also the other LTD here is Travis Kelce, but I haven't gone over his stats yet, you'll notice the card art is different. I believe the LTDs are actually players who had most feared cards from years past. That card art, I'm almost positive, is from like Madden 16 or Madden 17, whatever year it was. So I believe that they are from years past, the LTDs are. So maybe we'll have like a Pat Pete or a Des Bryant as an LTD, which would be awesome. So we'll see about that. But JJ Watt, 91 block shed, 93 power move. Gregory Rousseau, 91 power move. So, he does beat him in terms of power move there, but not much of a difference as well. When it comes to that speed, that's really what you care about as well when it comes to pass rushing. But the block shed, 91, Gregory Rousseau, 90 block shed. So I would take Gregory Rousseau over JJ Watt. And you guys notice, as I said, that card art is different. And then boom, Travis Kelce, that card art is different as well. He actually had a most feared card last year. So he does have 87 speed. He's got 92 catching, 90 catching traffic, 91 spec catch, 93 short, 91 medium, and 75 run blocking. So a big thing with the Travis Kelce card is the routes. They're both over 90 for short and medium, which is big. He's got 87 speed, the run blocking is solid, and he's got that 90 catching traffic. So if we compare that to, let's say, Darren Waller, 88 speed, okay? So Waller's one speed higher. Now 90 catching traffic, Waller, his catching traffic is an 88. Then his routes are 91 and 88, 93 and 91. So being over 90 is really big. Then the run blocking, of course, on Kelce is 75. Darren Waller run blocking is a 70. So a slightly better run blocker with one less speed, but better catching traffic and better routes. This is going to be really, really interesting to see how many people are going to use Travis Kelce. And then after the catch, we take a look here. Travis Kelce's 88 overall, of course, is 6'5", so Darren Waller's 6'6", 1 inch advantage there. But then you can see after the catch, 77 trucking. He's got 79 break tackles, so I mean, +5 overall. Not really going to be crazy after the catch, but the run blocking did get a little boost. The speed, of course, got a major boost right there, +6 from his 88 overall. So they really, really did juice this Travis Kelce card up a little bit in terms of that speed. I think if you want to pick up Travis Kelce, I mean, he's still one of the best tight ends. A lot of tight ends in the game right now are very, very similar. Of course, Jared Cook as well is really good, but Kelce does have him beat in the route running department by quite a bit. So I feel like as best all-around tight ends, Kelce's near the top of the list. It really comes down to, do you want to have the routes, or would you rather have like the one more speed with Travis Kelce? If you want to pick him up, he'll be good. All right, so I gotta let you guys know right now, I actually just recorded for like the last 3 minutes on a rant about how bad EA just messed the final master up that they didn't get to reveal. And then they realized that they actually forgot to tweet something, or they just decided for some reason to wait to actually tweet out when all of Twitter was pretty much attacking them to showcase us Ed Reed. Now, let me quickly showcase you why I was just yelling for like the last 3 minutes. And that was because this is the tweet that EA actually put out, and that is right outside linebacker Ed Reed. So Ed Reed, his master card tomorrow, guys, is actually a right outside linebacker, 92 overall. And I pretty much went on a rant about how bad of an idea this was for this to be the Ed Reed that we kind of already knew was going to be coming out, because then, you know, you would have to run lurker on him. And then I was curious to know if this was going to be a situation where, you know, you would have to go ahead and I don't know, have 2 different power-ups for outside linebacker Ed Reed, then there'd be one for strong safety, or if it would be like the Isaiah Simmons situation where he had a safety, then a middle linebacker. It was really confusing, but they tweeted out when you power up this Ed Reed right here that you actually can make him a strong safety. So that is great news, because honestly, I was going to be very, very upset about that if that was the case there. So you can actually end up putting Ed Reed as strong safety or at right outside linebacker, which I gotta say, that card art is disgusting. That card art is absolutely disgusting. So, of course, I don't even think it's close. You don't want to put him at right outside linebacker. You want to run Ed Reed at strong safety, I would say, because if you want to run him at outside linebacker, you still, same thing, you're going to need lurker. I'm guessing also if you put him at right outside linebacker, you are not going to be able to get those speed boost with the DB strategy cards. But now seeing that Ed Reed is a strong safety, I am now going to say that this is a W here, because this card is extremely good. 93 speed, 94 acceleration, which means on my team, which doesn't have any team chemistries for Ed Reed, but it does happen to have the DB speed boost. He's going to be 95 speed and 96 excel on my team. Keep in mind, this is the powered up version right here. He's got 93 play rec, 93 pursuit, 86 man, and 93 zone with 91 hit power. So, okay. EA, number one, I don't even know why you would make him right outside linebacker. Like, is it cool to do, I guess, to have him able to run at either position? I suppose so, right? Because if you have a lot of safeties that you want to run, and then you could still use Ed Reed to right as a linebacker instead of trying to find a slot to put him in, since, you know, he is a strong safety, you could always like have him in at sub linebacker and not actual safety. I don't understand why they didn't tweet this one first. So those are the last cards that I believe they're going to be tweeting out tonight, but that was very, very interesting to see EA kind of go ahead and do this. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. I will catch you guys in the morning when these cards are released, and I believe that is going to be everything that EA is going to tweet out tonight. Hopefully with the next Masters they reveal, they don't scare the entire community into thinking that they just completely screwed up with the Masters. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.